Okay, this is it. This is Lake Superior. It's the fifth Great Lake that I've been lucky enough to see on this trip. Not as, I don't know, jaw-dropping, I guess would be the phrase. Not as jaw-dropping as Michigan. It's not as pretty. It's not as clear. The water is not really as clear as Michigan. Although you can see the stones and everything, but it is big. The average depth of Lake Superior is 483 feet with a max of 1,275. It's 350 miles long, about the size of the state of Maine, which I think is interesting. It's the largest lake in surface area in the world, but the third largest in volume. Water stays here because of the size of it and the depth of it 191 years. Amazing to me. But the biggest thing that I learned was that there is as much water in Lake Superior as all of the other Great Lakes, plus 3 more the size of Lake Erie. I just find that amazing. Very, very rocky. Lots of driftwood. Scrub around. There's the Whitefish Point lighthouse. There's Clark and Bakey. We're going to go to the Shipwreck Museum. I love the author Steve Hamilton. I read all of his books. One of his characters is Alex McKnight. I think he has about 10 or 11 books based on this private investigator. And he is from Paradise, which we are in the town of Paradise. And he talks about all these places. This is actually Whitefish Point. So for me, it's like, oh my God, look at this. I saw this guy jogging on the side of the road. I'm like, Alex? Character's Alex McKnight. Clark is like, what are you talking about? I'm just having fun. It is very dog friendly here. We've been told we can bring him into the Shipwreck Museum, where we're going to learn all about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And you can bring him in the gift shop and stuff like that. So he'll be happy. Well, he'll be happy to be with us, not so happy to be inside. The sky is so funny. One minute it's blue and it's beautiful, and the next minute it dropped 11 degrees and it's cloudy. And I met a woman who said that it kind of just started to rain. She said out of nowhere it started to rain a minute ago. The lake really dominates the climate. So I can understand that now based on its size, just seeing it. But you can see the little waves. This morning we're at the campsite. We're on a little bay off of Michigan, off Lake Michigan. And it was really, really windy. You should have seen the waves and the whitecaps. Clark was like, well, you couldn't actually surf on it. Oh, look at Bakey there. I don't know if you can see him drinking the lake water. He's having a great time. While we're here on this rocky beach, I should tell you that Clark is collecting rocks from wherever we go. So for those of you who like the old movies, I want you to think of the Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz movie, The Long, Long Trailer. I was trying to tell him the general gist of that movie. I said to him, that's what's going to happen to us with our little trailer. We're going to get to one of these steep hills, winding trails like in Palo Duro Canyon, and all the rocks he's collecting are going to come flying out the doors. I'm trying to collect little rocks. I'll see if I can show you the little rock that I'm collecting. Wait, see that little rock? That's the size that I'm collecting. Clark, however, is collecting rocks like, find the biggest one on this beach. Like, this is a pretty big one. Doesn't look it, but it's bigger. That's what he's collecting. It's gonna be Lucy and Ricky all over again. I should also tell you I'm very happy I'm wearing my new Keens hiking boots. They're very cushioned and comfortable and waterproof. He threw that rock away. Let's see. It's just a little area. It's the Coast Guard area. Right up from the beach that we were on. The museum is over there in the corner. We're going to go in there. It's starting to spritz a little bit, so we're hoping by the time maybe we come out, it will have stopped. One of the best things about being on our campsite is there's a little lighthouse there, and the foghorn just goes on. The other night it was very foggy, and oh, it was just, I like the sound. So this sign here that I'm reading says this is the oldest active lighthouse on Lake Superior. It's been in operation since 1849. It's pretty amazing. It's automated from Sault Ste. Marie, which is a town not too far away. We're going to take a ride there because I really would like to see the locks. This is Clark's Rocks.
Here's another one of my rocks.
Terry's rock. Oh. Here's another. He has 3 rocks. I have that. I've heard it on Dr. Pol, the incredible Dr. Pol, and other places. If you don't like the weather in Michigan, wait 5 minutes. Boy, that's true.